Good evening. Welcome back. We're doing another Tuesday night live broadcast, Facebook Live, here from the drawing table. Give me a few minutes as we finish getting set up here. Just checking settings and everything, and letting folks kind of get online. If you are hopping on and giving a watch, do me a favor. Please like, share, let folks know that you're watching tonight, and we'll go ahead and get started. So I have a sketch here of Chewbacca. This is the latest one in the Art Drop series. If you're new to these broadcasts, this is the third one I've done on Facebook Live. I'm trying to do them every Tuesday about 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And basically, this is just sort of my own lead up to Star Wars Celebration. So as of this live broadcast, we're about 22 days away from Celebration in Orlando, and we'll be here before we know it. So I'm heading up there for the first time this year, just as a guest. I'm going to be trying to do some art drops during to coincide within the same days. I'll be up there for the event on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm leaving Saturday to come back for Easter. So within those few days, I'm going to try to hide some artwork somewhere in the area. And we'll leave some clues on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, maybe Snapchat, Periscope. I don't know. I've used those less and less lately. So I think so probably the big three you stick to, you'll be good. And I guess I'm just going to go ahead and start here. So you might see on the, I've done some smaller sketches just to kind of warm up and work out some poses and gestures and things like that. So now, I'm just going to try and go over my pencils with ink. So last week we drew Ahsoka here at the drawing board. The week before that we did Darth Maul. These are all going to be part of the art drop, and we'll try to do a few others in the mix as well. But if you didn't get to see any of those other broadcasts, you can find them here on my Facebook page. You can also find them archived over on my YouTube channel. You can find all of my other links and information if you want to head over to ChristopherArnoldDesigns.com, and you'll find some of my other artwork and linkages and all that good stuff. So I'm just doing a fairly basic Chewbacca head sketch this time around. Try to give him a little bit of expression. Trying to get one of his trademark roars in there, but anyhow. As always, if there are any characters you want me to try and include in these art drops, or even to draw on an upcoming broadcast, feel free to leave those in the comments. Can't make any promises that I'll get to them, but always looking for ideas. So in the meantime, what's happening out there in the land of the viewers? Anything? So I did see some updates today, or at least in the last couple of days, from Star Wars Celebration. I see that a couple of new guests that were added, Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. were actually added to the list. They're both voices. They do different voices on the Rebels. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on that. Rebels. Yeah, sorry. It's sometimes hard to talk and try to draw at the same time. My brain does not work as well as it used to. And then also the Funko lottery, I guess, opened up yesterday. Now, I'm not as familiar with this. I've heard a little bit about it. I know they were talking about it on our not so recent podcast a while back. I think to coincide with Comic-Con or one of those other big events. It sounds like the Funko lottery is a pretty big deal in and of itself. And basically, you sign up, and if you get picked, you get to go into their booth. I think it's earlier than everyone else. I'm not 100% sure. And basically, it just gives you a chance to buy some of their exclusive collectibles before the crowd. I like Funko. I like some of their products. I'm not sure if I'm not sure what it would take for me to end up buying some of that stuff. Well, take that back. It wouldn't take much. I would probably buy several of them, but I would fight the urge for maybe a few minutes. So if anybody out there happens to be watching who has experience with Star Wars Celebration, or even with like the Funko lotteries or any of that stuff, I'm up for some tips. Let me know what I should definitely try to do while I'm there. Maybe some hints to help me save time, or some things every rookie should know that you think they should know. I'm excited too. I see the Mandalorian Mercs are having a pretty good sized pool party on the Thursday night of the event. I think it's the Thursday night. I saw the Facebook event go around. I think that could be kind of fun to hang out and photograph. Met a few of those guys before. They're all a good group, good bunch of people. Alright, so we're going to just kind of keep sketching away here. Basically what I'll do, if you are new to one of these broadcasts, is I'm going to basically just kind of draw for a little while. If anybody has any questions along the way, I'm going to try to periodically check in and answer a few of those. If I do miss you during the live stream, though, I will definitely try to go back and answer them in the comments on the video. And if I don't get the whole thing finished during the live broadcast, I don't like to leave it running for the whole duration. That's why I even do some sketching now before I broadcast, because, well, it's an awful long time to sit and watch somebody draw. So what I'm doing in addition to this Facebook Live is I have a GoPro also shooting time-lapse. So what I'll do afterwards, not only will this live drawing with the conversation be archived, but I'll also have a time-lapse version of this inking process that I'll post up on Facebook and post up on YouTube, share out through the Twitters and the interwebs, all that good stuff. Again, please, if you haven't been there, bookmark or check out ChristopherArnoldDesigns.com. That has all of my links to other web presences and social media and all that good stuff. So if you don't see something here on the Facebook page, you might just find it over somewhere else, YouTube or Twitter or somewhere. I did just get a storage warning on my phone because unfortunately I did not clean it off as much as I should have before this broadcast. So hopefully that doesn't make this, hopefully we don't end up ending this prematurely, but just in case anything funky happens, there may be a forthcoming technical difficulty. We'll see. If Keep your fingers crossed. All right, you know what I'm missing? I am missing my eraser. I'm going to check real quick for that. I think I might know where it is if it's not here. If you do have a question, comment, anything, feel free to post it. I will take a quick peek right when I pop back in. Actually, I just found another one, so I don't need to go so far. All right. Got these cool little kneadable erasers. So we'll just clean up a little bit of this. Sometimes I actually leave the pencil marks in a sketch like this just to occasionally I don't know, depending on my mood, it actually sometimes I think adds a little character to it. And depending on the purpose of the piece, I think it could be interesting. But tonight I feel like cleaning this one up a little bit. So let's see. Just gonna go back in here, add some more lines. Lines. You know what? Before I do too many more lines, I think I'm going to lay down some a little bit of shading. So basically I was trying to catch him in mid mode, so we'll see how well this turns out or not. Or maybe it's full-fledged mode, who knows. Whatever. Welcome to any new viewers who have popped on. Appreciate you taking the time to check out the liveness tonight. That's right, I just said liveness. I don't know why. Do appreciate you stopping by, and feel free as always if you have any suggestions for future sketches, anything you really would like to see. I am all ears. I make no promises that I can get to them, but I do like to look for new ideas every so often. Sometimes y'all come up with some pretty cool ideas. I've had a lot of luck with folks giving me good suggestions during like Inktober and some art projects like that, so it can be fun. And hey, gotta have fun, right? So typically the previous two of these have gone for about a half hour. I'm probably going to do the same on this one, which means we've got maybe about another 15 minutes or so. I'm just going to let it run. I'm going to see how much I get done in that time, and then I will finish the rest with the time-lapse filming. And then try to get all of that posted in a fairly timely manner. All right, I'm getting the storage almost full morning again, so as I mentioned earlier, we might have a little technical snafu forthcoming, but we're gonna soldier on here and try to at least get a half hour's worth in. And whatever you don't see here in the live feed, be sure to check back in the next few days or so. As soon as I get it ready, I'll post it up. But we'll have the time lapse that the GoPro is filming right now. Hopefully it all comes through. My last couple of GoPro time lapses seem to have dropped a bunch of frames. So. But that's neither here nor there. And I'm sure y'all don't care about that. Yeah, so again, as of this live broadcast, we are about 22 days away from Star Wars Celebration in Orlando. The newest items that I've seen, at least the newest updates about the event, are the additions of Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr., voices from Star Wars Rebels, as guests, and then also the Funko Booth Lottery is going on. So that started yesterday. I don't know, I'm not sure the deadline on that or if there is one, but if you're interested in the Funkos, if you're interested in getting some of those exclusives before anybody else, yeah, I might want to sign up for that lottery, because from what I understand is it's a pretty big, it's pretty popular kind of sub-event at these conventions in and of itself. That's all based on what I've read and heard so far, because I have not participated in one yet. So we'll see. All right. Also, if you're tuned in late, or if you just like hearing me repeat myself, which I'm sure makes for excellent broadcasting, this is going to be one of the pieces that I bring with me to Star Wars Celebration, and I'm going to have a few art drops while I'm up there. So if you follow me here on Facebook, if you follow me on Twitter, you follow me on Instagram, you'll find clues on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm not going to be up there on Sunday, but I'll be up there for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I'll post clues to wherever I leave some sketches. This will be one of them. Ahsoka Tano that I drew last week will be one, and then also there's Ahsoka from last week's broadcast, and then there's Darth Maul from a couple of weeks ago. So these and any others that I'm able to put together before Celebration, I'll try and I'll leave a few of them laying around, and hopefully someone finds a piece of artwork, and I don't know, maybe kind of fun. I've seen a handful of artists do these art drops recently, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a cool concept. All right, I think we're coming down to sort of the final bit of the live stream here. Anybody have any questions, comments out in the audience here? I'll take a quick peek. If I don't catch you on the live broadcast, because it's kind of hard to watch the comments while I'm drawing, but if I don't catch you during the live, I will go back through and I'll try to answer anything in the comments. Feel free to, if you have any suggestions for future sketches you'd like to maybe see me do, let me know. I will try to incorporate them. Again, no promises, but I'm always looking for cool ideas. So what kind of interesting Star Wars characters would you like to see sketched in the future? I am focusing on the Star Wars characters right now specifically because, as I've been mentioning through the broadcast, Star Wars Celebration is coming up, and I'm going to be leaving a few of these somewhere around the event. Public spaces, immediate area. I don't quite know yet exactly. You'll just have to follow me here on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter primarily, and we'll see where we'll try to find some cool places to leave some art for folks to discover. All right, well, I think I'm winding down for this one. So I'm going to probably leave it at this. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to try to do another one next Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 9 p.m. I'm going to try to do this. It's 9 p.m. Eastern time. We'll try to hop on live for a few minutes and just do a quick live broadcast, do some sketching, do some chatting, that kind of a thing. Do some rambling. Anyhow, all right, gang. See you later.